speaking of news for things on sale, dude, I was excited today. Was the beginning of Toy Fair in New York.
What the hell is that?
They have a big show every year. It's like press only or whatever. That all the major toy companies show their shit. Like, here's what's coming. 2014. Here it is. And
do you have a favorite toy journalist?
My favorite. My favorite toy journalist.
Those fucking assholes over here.
Yeah,
Never realized that could be a profession, but it absolutely is.
Yeah. It actually, yeah. Well, hey, you didn't need to discredit them. My favorite toy journalist, definitely, Sir Steve. Hey,
shout out to Sir Steve.
Hey, from my memory, I'm really not joking. Right now, I tried to think of a name, and I went back into my memory. And remembered that back in the late 90s, I would look up online, like, what new Star Wars toys were coming out. Like, when the prequels were still, like, not quite out, there was such a big boom of, like, new Star Wars stuff. And I remember looking, there was a guy that his site was called, like, Sir Steve's Guide to Star Wars.
Oh, he's a
or
knight.
something. And he would go to Toy Fair and, like, they showed, Darth Vader with a removable helmet. So, shout out Sir Steve. I don't know if you're still alive or what. Is he still around?
Yeah, he's prepping his website for episode 7.
Yeah, he woke up. He was in a chamber,
yeah.
And then they put it. It was like the end of Halo. Like they put Master Chief in the thing. Like, if you need me, wake me up. Okay. And then, sorry, Halo spoilers. Shout out, Sir Steve.
Shout out, Sir Steve is Master Chief. Halo spoilers.
Sir Steve was Master Chief. He's just trying to save the world so he can play with Star Wars toys. Anyway,
I really hope that there is a guy named Sir Steve. We get all these emails. What the fuck just happened?
He really is. No, he did exist at one point. I don't know if he still does.
Can you imagine him waking up tomorrow and it's like all this traffic on his site?
Sir
Steve died.
Blow up.
Yeah. Well,
Sir Steve. Is he a knight?
Yeah.
He is. He did such a good job. Well, so
he was recognized by the Queen for his toy reviews.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon looks like that.
People are saying he's at Toy Fair.
Yeah.
So there you go. But anyway, so they showed, I don't know what they showed from Star Wars. Sir Steve will probably inform us later.
Probably.
But he'll probably let us know. But they showed, I was excited. They showed, this year, as everybody knows, we're going to finally get that die-cast Dragon Zord. What they announced is that next year we are getting... And it's like this big, Legacy Titanus. Yes, that's right. The big-ass fucking white Brachiosaur Zord that held all of them is coming out, so check that out. Shout out, Bandai. Thank you for making that. You have my respect. Hopefully Sir Steve swings by and covers that.
Thank you, Bandai.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bandai.
Thank you, Sir Steve.
I thought you said they were coming out with the Legacy Titanic.
Oh, no. This thing... Actually, you know what? Titanus does sink in one episode.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
The ground collapses under his weight. But anyway, But what they showed, what I wanted to say that was a funny story was, so it is, SirStevesGuide.com is still around. I wasn't kidding. Sir Steve lives. All right, my next shirt coming to our store is going to say Sir Steve lives. It's going to be like Flynn lives.
It should be Long Live Sir Steve.
Long live Sir Steve. That'll be on the back. Anyway.
Sir Steve lives. Long live Sir Steve. Hell yeah. Check it out.
Steve lives. That's my next shirt. Okay, but Sir Steve didn't give you this. I'm going to give you a funny story.
All right. Sir Steve never gave you this.
Yeah, this is a Sir Rocco scoop.
An SRS. Here we go. This is for your SRS feed.
Okay, so...
Yeah, give me hashtag Sir Steve.
Hashtag Sir Rocco Scoop.
Everyone, hashtag, I want to see that trending tonight. Sir Steve lives. Hashtag Sir Steve
There's
lives.
also Sir Steve's forum.
Is there?
Yeah. Hey, I'm canceling my Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm carrying all my film discussion, everything to Sir Steve's forum.
Sir Steve's forum. Hell yeah.
Nice. The weekly Mega64 hashtag should be something that is a tradition. So let's just start that.
Yeah, Sir Steve
We've been
lives.
giving out a lot of hashtags. We're going to make it official right now. Sir Steve lives. This week's
that's
hashtag.
weird.
That is the official hashtag.
His site is already down.
Oh, we crashed it. Well, between that and Toy Fair, I'm sure. Seriously.
He's got a lot on his plate this week.
Yeah, he had 4 people go to it yesterday and today he just couldn't handle it.
Imagine his reaction. What the fuck is that? Why did I get 15,000 views?
Oh, God.
This week's podcast sponsored by Sir Steve Lives.
Sir Steve lives.
.com. Now, what's the website?
SirStevesGuide.com.
Check it out.
I miss
can't.
you, Steve.
Yeah, check it out.
Yes, come on.
Email us with the link to your favorite toy review.
Yeah, he's my favorite toy journalist. Anyway, what I was
throw
going to
up.
say,
Sorry.
something that I thought was just really clever and made me laugh. So NECA was at the convention. NECA, big toy company. They're always near us at Comic-Con, but they make really good, like, realistic figures and stuff from a lot of different movies. We got the Friday the 13th, like, NES, like,
that was
Jason.
so cool.
They did a really good job with that. They're great, and their stuff is usually, like, cheap. Like, they do a great job. But one of their big things, too, is Alien. They made the Alien toys, they made Prometheus toys, whatever, and they all were big and looked really cool. Anyway, point is, they finally promised this year, hey, all they've ever sold from the original Alien movie was the Alien. And they said, you know what? This year, we're going crazy. We're going to do the full crew. And it was like, no way. Famously, Sigourney Weaver has never signed off on her likeness, like, for anything. So, nobody knows if that's coming out, whatever. We still don't know. But at the show, they announced we've got the full space crew. I don't remember the name of the character, but Tom, what is his name? Tom Skerritt or whatever was in that movie. Anyway, they got him. Like, they showed him. He's in the spacesuit, whatever. They showed a lot of different cast members. Guy who played Bishop in Aliens, whatever. And then they found out that, what's his name? John Hurt? Is that his name? Old British actor.
Yeah.
He's the guy in the movie who the chestburster comes out of.
Yeah.
So everyone wanted him the most. Like, oh, well, we
Right.
got to get that guy. And then that guy apparently, oh, yeah, I don't want to be an action figure. Like, don't make me an action figure. Which,
The movie first is so old.
first of all, why wouldn't you want to see yourself as an action figure? Especially by a company who knows how to do them. Like,
Yeah.
it'll be good. But two, like, don't you get a check from that? You don't want that? Like, what?
Not even the check, but what does it affect you? Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
But anyway, so that news broke out a couple weeks ago, and they were just like, what? Like, that sucks. That's the one everyone wants. He gets attacked. And so they were like, no, don't worry. We're going to have it there. And so they showed it at Toy Fair today, and it's great. It's him in the spacesuit, and the hugger has melted through the glass and is on his face like that. And you can see that it's him, but not really. And they were like,
Perfect.
yeah, so that was our workaround.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so I just thought that was really funny.
You told me a story, maybe I won't go into it now, but about a guy who was a huge NECA fan and Alien fan, and they made...
Yeah, so they made I don't know what his relation was to them or how they found out about it, but there was a guy, I want to say I think it was leukemia or some form of cancer, and it was looking really bad, but he was a soldier, and yeah, he wrote into NECA, or NECA knew about him somehow, and he was the biggest Alien fan, and he had all the Aliens figures that they released, whatever. So yeah, the owner of NECA, his name's Randy, announced, okay, we're going to release just a bunch of the Space Marines from Aliens, and they made an entirely new one. It wasn't even in the movie, and it was that. It is the perfect likeness of that guy called Sergeant Craig Windrix or whatever. I think that was his actual name. And it is like, from photos, they sculpted him and they made him. They were like, okay, we're releasing this figure, and like, just in tribute to that guy. And so they showed a picture of like that guy in the hospital, but holding the final figure. And like they just did it just like because they thought he had like a really cool story and stuff like that. And he died the week the figure came out. He just did like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And it was super, super sad.
Super sad, but that's cool they made a figure out of him.
Yeah, that was really cool. So anyway, NECA is a cool company. But anyway, I thought that was funny with the face hugger thing.
That's
that was
always
like their
funny.
workaround.
Well, it's
was
smart,
great.
though. It works.
Yeah.
And what is he going to do now?
Yeah, they seriously probably like last minute like, shit, we need to figure out something. Oh, this is the one movie where someone could be covered by something and it would be okay. So anyway, that's all. Not as funny as Sir Steve, but I still thought that was funny. I saw that. Anyway,
I bet there has to be another movie where somebody was covered by something.
no. That's it. That's
Name
the
one.
only one.
Double Dare.
Yeah, actually, I can't think of any. You're right.
There you go.
Shit.
I can't even think of one.